Hello and welcome for today's stream. Hello Samir, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Back into Moco. Let's see how we're doing. Let me open the Twitch chat. Perfect. We're getting closer to level 70, which is huge. Still pretty far away from it. See, this mega charge run should be done. How are you doing, Samir? Welcome, brother. Anyway, we have 3 missions here, so we can start off with that. Sure if it is too loud. I'm okay. How are you doing? I'm okay as well. Thanks for asking. Now, music should be fine, or is it a little bit too loud? If it's a little bit too loud, I can make it a little bit less loud, easy peasy. Might be a little bit too loud, right? Music is fine? Alright, perfect. Like it's the background music of Moco, but sometimes I get the feeling as input is not as even as the day before. Thank you for letting me know. So Samir, what game are you playing lately? The nice Hightail, for example, is it lacks also a little bit of like the game itself. There are tons of servers already, but the game itself already lacks a little bit of content for sure. But we can discover endless things, so that's fine. But I want to create some guides on it. I want to have something where we can meet with each other, or like battle with each other. Maybe that's the better word. See you later. We're gonna play Counter-Strike as there is the season ending tomorrow. That's something interesting. And we could jump tomorrow or the day after, maybe in Clash, since I can upgrade quite some cards of the deck, and is that maybe we're gonna get to the next arena. Okay, we have to kill those shamans. The thing is, they are healing quite a lot, stacking up. There's 3. One, get one, another one, perfect. Heat is now not gone, as there have been 6 in total. There we go, got them. Mission accomplished. Gonna go for the wine. Mother, nevertheless. My music in the ears is just a little bit too loud. And don't forget to like the stream. I think we can leave theoretically this world. Maybe go for some hefties. Oh, and I still have not the Twitch chat. Again, the Twitch chat not open. And somehow YouTube chat is not visible at Bodrix while it should be. Okay, let's disconnect and double check it. Bodrix. Sometimes I just have to reconnect to YouTube. Log in Twitch. Disconnect. CCC. Connect. Yes, this channel. Go. Hopefully it works then. But I can't unfortunately change it. But it would be fine for sure. Three missions completed, halfway towards level 65. Great. Yeah, 65 is easy possible today. Especially since we got some XP left. 47k boosted, that's already enough. Yeah, that's enough for the level up, so that's fine. Really hope they don't let us wait too long, this update. Yeah, since there is no overcharged or mega charged one. Get into world, maybe we find on our own. Is Moco still doing good in 2026? Nah. I mean, it has, if we check in-game just what we can see that there are still super active players. Like, a lot of guys from my friend list are far further with the level than I am, so I guess it's still not doing too bad. Hey, Kova! New cards arrived. Just saw before the stream your shorts. So I still think that Moco has some good chances in the future. And from content side, good opportunity if you have a smaller channel, and I still consider my channel being small, so... But also on the other side, the high risk that it gets close, similar to Squad Busters. And that's what makes me scarce. But on the other side, there's not any, at least, like... there's not any mobile game launched. Yes, there are some testing phase, there are some early access, some soft launches, like from that Hill Climb 3. Ricochet Squad was quite nice to play. I played it 1 or 2 days for total like 3 hours, I would say. 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe even a bit more. But somehow it didn't catch me too crazy. A few things did catch me, like that you can change your is it called hero, like on the fly doing a match. That is something, like depending on the situation in your game, that you can change it. That's something really cool. And the other one is in the pre-alpha test, so that's a little bit too early. But only because I still need to do my daily content to keep the channel somehow live. Is not forgetting about the code and all those things, so that's a little bit the issue. Otherwise, I would have done already Hightail on this channel, and most likely different mobile games. Ikoliks got the spamming ads now finally. Oh, lol, at the beginning there were no ads. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Ads is a good way to monetize games. But if you want to, like, if you spam them, that's never good. Because those advertisers, they are not just wasting their money, they want to earn money as well. So either with their purchases, so scammy things, not only, most likely not, they will take care of the ads, but with also getting your data and everything, because when you accept those ads, and the same for those offers I'm doing on the mobile games, they have like hundreds of partners where your data will be provided to, and that's how they are earning basically money. And the game developers are not even getting any crazy outcome of it. So that's in general not a good thing I like. But the Ricochet Squad, I like the way how the base was built. Maybe that was stopped soon after, like from the progression. I can't speak for it, just that was fun at the beginning. But yeah, if it's now that with the advertisement, I don't like it. And that's... You can hate Clash Royale and the other Supercell games, but advertisements are not a thing there. And that's good. You're doing good? Nice, that sounds great. The other game is much more promising. Much more promising. Especially because Brawl, I don't know. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but Brawl Stars as well as Clash Royale, they are for me not really enjoyable after having a break for several years. Yes, it gives you some happy feelings, but for the long run, I can't think of playing those games only. And that was, back in the past, it was different. When I played the first time Clash Royale, when I played the first time Brawl Stars, progression felt much more rewarding, and it was crazy to keep on playing it. And somehow, maybe I just got older, that can be a point, but maybe also the games did change a little bit. And from my perspective, they got a little bit too overcomplicated. Checking out Brawl Stars, having now lately the buffies, having almost 100 brawlers, having hypercharge, having the supers, the gadgets, and endless combinations is one part which you can adapt to. But that already alone is quite a lot to learn for someone who did have a long break or who wants to start with the game. So that's, in my opinion, not good. That's just too much. But the more important thing is, which confused me a hell, was having different skins. They look similar to each other, but for completely different brawlers. And that made me getting confused very, very often. So either in the starting screen to showcase better which hero it is, or which brawler it is, or I don't know, worst case, I know they won't sell any skins afterwards, or not that many, but if I could disable skins for my personal discoverability in the game, like that I can see it easier, that would help a lot. And the same kind of for Clash Royale with heroes, evolutions. That just feels a little bit overcomplicated comparing it to my first impressions of those games. And the same counts also for Squad Busters, comparing 2.0 with 1.0. While 2.0 was still simple and easy to understand. You plan to try Sparkrov? Yes, I will definitely try it. But right now I'm a little bit clueless what to do. Especially on this main channel. Since PC games won't work here on this channel. And with that I have to stick to mobile. I will definitely give... I can't say that I will definitely give it a try because I tested in the past Rainbow Six Mobile. It was okay. Just playing it because of a hype is not... was not feeling too good. Like, wouldn't feel that good, but maybe I will give it a try. But Sparkrov, yes, seems to be a crazy good opportunity. But also, Moco. Would you also try or give Moco another try, Kova, if time and everything would work for you? Oh, you got the build through PC, okay. That's the thing I didn't try. Yeah, Supercell is making things overcomplicated as kids also play their games, but I don't think devs thought about it. I think devs thinking about it, and it's then a decision on pros and cons, and the pros did over, like there were more pros for them than cons, so they decide to implement something, and that's totally fair. That's totally fair. But I would love to have a simple version in those games. Imagine you would have in Brawl Stars an OG mode with no hypercharge, no gadgets, just the super. Like that was it, like at the beginning, right? Maybe supers and gadgets. Just to see how they would work. Balancing would be not optimized, because I think it's optimized about the full set now, including buffies, especially for those brawlers. And also, for Clash Royale, having an OG mode without evolutions. Maybe the same amount of cards, but no heroes, no evolutions. Or like one season, one ranked season without that. Try Nego Moco, nice. Why do the brawlers have a big head right now? Did they do that today as a funny joke? There is an event ongoing. Every day something random happens. And today I guess it's then less. Yesterday assassins were missing. Today then the big wobbly hats. We had that in New State Mobile once. But in a shooter having these size hats was actually funny. We broke the dungeon. The music is gone. Have huge hats. That's funny. Yeah, but weird events. I like sometimes having weird events in games. Because that remembers you then how good the real game feels. I don't know why the music is gone. No, it's back, lol. So nice that you want to Neo Moco again. That's cool. We can definitely jump into some dungeons or whatever. As this is for me just preparing for Neo Moco, because there are some rewards for the OG players reaching a certain level. We have already reached it. But I have to say that somehow Moco at least did catch me again to do my daily missions. And then dungeons a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Kova, it's not looking good at the moment, not at all. Not in every direction. In any direction. Even the worst. But I'm not here to give up. For one day, the game felt very balanced except for the buffies once. So after that, it felt better. Like Assassin's having for sure a huge impact in the game. But that crazy that you would consider it felt better surprises me a little bit. But what I like in Moco is the definite, like the type of game. I freaking love RPGs. As I said, I have played in between also Path of Exile 2, and I was considering to play again some Diablo 4. Maybe we're gonna do that on stream. Yes, best case would be starting with the next season. Hey Art, welcome brother, how you doing? Yeah, but it's, I don't know. It feels a little bit flat for me. Like, it can get very fast complicated, but a little bit more thing, a little bit more complicated than at the start. But not keeping the game, making it more complicated over the years. I think that would be something. And adding further content, either higher levels, higher level scaling, like here with the rings and everything. Yeah, but I'm not developing those games, so I just can have the perspective from the outside, which is totally fine. And give feedback. That's what I'm gonna do. But this game, sound design is a 10 out of 10. That's, for me, the mobile game with the best sound design so far. And it's not about the in-game sounds, it's about that sounds get calm when you're close to die, that you have the speed up when you have those potion. But thank you guys for being here, appreciate it. Stopping by to say hi and drop a like for the support. Nice! Bint Michigan Gaming. Appreciate it, thank you. Michigan Gaming, not Michigan Gaming. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing where Supercell really cooks. Yeah, it is like that. This is... Yeah, like, this is for real. From the sound design and music design, the best mobile game I've ever played. And from the smoothness, it was at the beginning as well, but now it's a little bit... It's a little bit lagging for me, and that's not good. But hey, Neo Moco is gonna wait for us. I really hope they're gonna release it soon. I will say I like how Moco looks. The menu is sick. Yeah. In-game perspective, it's okay. But for example, the skins, you can't really see them. Like if I use a dance, like... It's not... Like I can zoom in for sure, but... Having here those dances and things, not important. The skins itself is fine. Like this one, like having our mount. The mount is like the most important thing when it comes to skins in this game. At least what you can see. While the outfits themselves are not having a crazy impact, and that's maybe a little bit missed potential. But you can't like zoom further in, then the gameplay would feel weird. But having, for example, outfits or weapon skins are coming, that will be huge. And they are for different weapon or shooting animations and maybe finisher moves. Or like a better ulti to charge up where you would see something really crazy happening with an art style. I mean, that's working for games like PUBG Mobile, Useday Mobile, PUBG, Counter-Strike, that you have at least the raw weapon skin. The skin, you can see the weapon okay-ish. But having then, like in PUBG Mobile, some animations, that would be good. And this is like one very, very important thing here, because they plan to monetize the game with skins only, so no pay-to-win aspect. That means everybody can finish this game or play it in the same feeling as someone who spends money. So you can try streaming on shorts from as well. I tried it. It's not working for me. There might be several reasons. So I've tried it For Clash Royale, one of those games for short form content is performing in maybe the best, like with that game the best, because you have those vertical game already. But the stream, it's not working. I'm not getting hooked into the shorts feed. On the secondary channels, a few times I got it. On the main channel, not a single time. I'm suspecting the language settings of the algorithm. It should not have an impact. But I have the feeling that those channels creating content in the language where they are streaming from, for my case, that would be German, are getting hooked better into the algorithm and with that performing better. So UK, America in English, French from France. But for TikTok, for example, I know that those streams are getting recommended in your local region a little bit better. So I'm seeing much more German streams than every other language, which is kind of making sense. Like, why should I get recommended a stream in Spain, Spanish, in Germany, and a German stream in Spain when no one is speaking Spanish, German there? So that is kind of making sense. But for English, it's a little bit sad since a lot of guys are talking English. But I have the feeling that's why I also tried out the German channel streaming on Twitch in German. I mean, I'm basically live there as well. But the main focus there is German, to see if that works better, because the same as for YouTube counts for Twitch as well. So yeah, but for now I had the feeling it is not working that good. We have an event evasion here alert. We can even play that. And this game, if we check out my friend list, how many guys have a higher level than I have? I was really surprised how you guys are killing it. I like it. The saddest thing is that I reached not level 100 in the season 1 for getting the title. No, I did reach level 99 and then was somehow super busy and forgot to open the game. I can only blame me for that, for sure. Still sad. This game was crazy when we initially played it. I would play it for like 15, 16, 17 hours every day. And my freaking brain was going completely crazy when I was not playing it. Like, even when I was closing my eyes to sleep, I still thought I was in the freaking dungeon. Like, not from my brain, but from my eyes. My eyes were still triggered to the fast movement. That was crazy. For real, it was like that some year. I mean, we did... In the first week, we played it like, I don't know how many hours, but many. I would need to check how many hours we just did stream it. And then I kept playing it off stream. That's how those RPG, how hooking they can be. At least to me. Like, RPG games can hook me better than every other game, even Counter-Strike, I would say. But not for a long duration over days and weeks as Counter-Strike could. Curious. Tomorrow Counter-Strike season is ending, so I'm not sure if you're gonna see the season reset tomorrow. I guess yes, and then a new season starting a couple days later. Yes, we played a lot of squad as well, but there the grind aspect was completely missing, like having masteries and those things. But let's see. still early for today, so not sure how long we are now live, but definitely give it a little bit further. Oh, I died again. I'm taking care. Maybe they should implement some dungeons with a little bit random spawning, random bosses, and finishing them off as a 4 group. I'm not sure if they have planned it. And also that the dungeon doesn't have really a starting position and an ending position, more like get thrown into a random place and have to clear the dungeon like it was in Diablo 3. That was so peak. They can make it a temporary mode. Okay, we got another portal. That's stage 4 out of 5 with 50. Next one should be 100, I guess. Maybe 75, don't know. Like, killing squad busters was such a bad idea. They really fumbled for that game. Yeah. Yeah. And I know I don't know the full perspective, and that's totally fine, but seeing that this game did cost a lot when it initially launched with all the marketing and the initial development for many years, I have the feeling that the initial costs were super high, and those costs were already existent. So everything that happened from now, even though they didn't maybe earn that much money, but the costs were much lower. If you compare the actual cost per month at the moment to the costs for the entire lifespan and before when it got developed. And therefore I think it's an L that they disclose it. But I don't know the total numbers, so I can't even judge it. But therefore I think 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe even a year longer would have been that bad. Trying to create some hype, fixing the important things, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, getting closed. We're dead. We are dead again, of course. Okay, the portals are theoretically gone. There might be still some that just spawned before event did finish. At least. Yeah, but having different mounts to run around with 30-40 guys through the dungeon, that's so cool. Like the co-op aspect here, I really like. And I mean, we haven't played that long now, and we did finish already the full missions for 2 entire days, so the effort you have to put in is not that much. Hey. much more XP. Still 86,000, so we can theoretically get another level up. There's harpooners, that's already done. Tacticats, I think we didn't finish it so far. Don't have the full speed build. Enabled. And see, this is a brand new player. Level 2. Fresh account. This is still cool, guys. Not sure if I still have any mission to do. Yeah, we have to still 40. That's kinda needed. You already get 4 or 5 in this dungeon. But we are still missing cats. Where are they? Event is over, so we're not finding any anymore. Fair enough. Moco Rift bosses made me cry when I was grinding because they were that hard. Or why? I guess so. Underleveled? Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. That can happen. But that's usually to happen in those games. But that is the sad it is, and it can make you really rage if you're not doing a level multiple times. And that's bad, but on the other side, for me this is the motivation in those games. Just riding the cube that we got a mega charged here. Definitely a tough one. Yeah, we are dead. We should have tried the killed the additional one first and then the mega charged. Oh, the additional one is dead. This is pretty tough in this corner. Let's see. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one, especially now that he starts to jump more often. You have like a false setting that no one can join if you post it like that. Can be possible. You have to check after this. Okay, more here. Why my icon is not there anymore? It was there for a very long time. At the big boy. Oh, lots of XP. So why we don't have any icon left? I think we had... Did we have a Squad Busters one? Like here, gear, style. Like there is no icon we can select if I'm not mistaken. Settings. A little weird. If we have select the unit. Somehow it doesn't showcase here. So that's weird. Someone knows why that is the case. I think someone did write here like a gear icon. It's not there. So what if we go gear? Here is no like any. At least I cannot find it. Just our clothes. This is like our face. I don't know. Really don't know why there is nothing set up. It's in my opinion making not any sense. Set up. Weird. How's the weather today? It was pretty cold, so we have not any snow, not like where you put the snow together if you remove it from the street and those things. Like there is still a little snow, but everything is like there's no snow left anymore, just where you did put it together. It's around 0 degree. I would say it's right Celsius for sure, so maybe a little bit less even right now, since it's now later. I think it's less. It was dry today. Should get cold, like minus 10 to 20, minus 10 to minus 20 degrees Celsius the next days. Gonna be cold, but no snow ahead of us, unfortunately. How is it the weather on your side? What season is it in India? Yeah, I would love to go skiing again, but not possible. But it would be possible, but the money is missing. That's how it is. Alright, level 65, almost a level up. Let's get into this one, see if we can find a bigger group. Lots of guys from France, I think, are playing the game. These lot of guys have the French national flag in their name somehow. Some from the name. Like this guy, Bibou. Apostrophe. Could be French, could be another language, sure. Pretty normal here. The thing is, where I live in winter, temperature goes up to 60 degrees and some around 48. That's a lot. And somewhere we have like maximum 35 degrees, sometimes a little bit more, but 35 is already a lot for summer times. Got him. Go back to the menu. Curious if you should do any dungeon or dojo. Let's give it a try. It's actually not looking good. Not even close to look good. No, we are dead. That's not possible. Can't remember what we used last time here. I think we used the spray here last time and the thing where you do like a whirlwind. This one, Spinsicle. We'd use the portal. Then spray it on the right side. And explode medic. Explode medic or this one? This one. Okay. Let's give it a try. Not the best setup. That's not the one. Let's see, if we're not doing it, it's fine. Hey Gabi. Ja, ich bleib ja auf Deutsch. Nur bei Moco bin ich halt noch auf YouTube live. Aber gleich bin ich für Counter-Strike zu haben. So. I think we can do it. Ooh. Oh, we are missing a group? Oh no. Okay, time is gone. But it's definitely possible to complete in 1 minute. Streamst ja alles auch auf YouTube? Nee, ich streame Moco und Hytale, weil ich gedacht habe, Hytale interessiert das Update, aber Plan ist eigentlich nur die Supercell Games. Yeah, but we completed it. Level 66. Which one was that? Oh, they are causing way too much damage. Those spear guys. Yeah. Anyway. No globe, woodland spray. PC abgeholt? Ja, PC habe ich abgeholt. Ich habe noch keine Zeit gehabt. Erstmal noch eine Tastatur bestellt. Oh, do we have the portal? No, we don't have the portal. We have the false gun equipped. You need the portal. I did forget to use the portal. I thought I have selected it. Too greedy. Let's pull only 2 groups. The portal is so low damage and takes so long. Oh my god, yeah. Portless. Yeah, but they are causing too much damage. Snow Globe is alone killing them all. It might be too weak for it, but the build is that the rings are around damaging with the gadgets, so that's fine. Oh wait, still need to unlock the other arrow, the other bow. Forgot about it. And here we have anyway the cactus only because it's for the mission. Yeah, this one we still didn't complete. Too weak. CPU bump. Yeah, it's fine. No need to rush it today. We just can come back later if you have a higher level. Stress will start if the season end is known. Oh, we have a pretty low level. They go in solo into this. We have level 100 around us as spots. We won't be able to do it. Look at the low damage. The music of this dungeon is so good. Then it spawns one into my face and I'm dead. Unlucky. Oh, und er run straight into it. So blöd kann keiner sein. Not looking too bad, I would guess. If I just stay at my position, I would have survived. It was bad. Remember, there's still a second stage. Again, we're getting bounced. That is so unlucky. Hey, Lamim. Doing alright. What about you? Thanks for asking. Okay, danke. So this guy is using spin signal and is just tanking inside of it. That's the way how to go. Understand. Fortunately. We have anyway, not enough time left. Get that. Grid. Because there is still another stage waiting for us. Yeah, we are missing the damage here. We can't just die. Jeez. Nice, congratulations. So almost at 11k. So spin sickle is the way to go. I will give it one try and then go into Counter-Strike. Full real players. I think we have too low level. Okay, those blobs, or however we should call it, they are not hitting us. But now the diamond shells will. Ah, we are doing better. We now would have the shield ready. We would be even able to not take any damage from a certain amount of those attacks, so that would be much better. Still in. And we have lower levels from the teammate side than before. Second stage coming in a second. That's gonna be a tough one. But now they have the arrows and should be able to cause more damage than I'm able to. Yeah, that's a smart tactic to have 2 guys with the spin sickle and 2 guys with the arrow. Maybe 3 arrows and 1 spin sickle. For the first stage, only 1 spin sickle. Still not sure if we can do it. 1 minute 30. We're looking good. Halfway through. Gonna get it. If we don't die, we're gonna get it. That guy did show me with his low level a really good tactic. You see it with the spin sickle? Really good to outsmart her like that. No, no, oh my god, she did pull me! It's okay. Boss damage. Set to shield 1. Okay, one last try, then we're gonna switch to counters. I think we should be able to do it now. Wie geht's dir, Gabi? Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Out of 4. Okay, 164. Crazy. Okay, that level 164 guy is doing crazy damage. And now with the additional shield, we're even blocking the attacks sometimes. Have a very good time so far, guys. This guy's arrow should be very good for the second stage. Oh, oh, I got pushed out. Don't die. Don't die, guys. Ay, ay, ay. By the way, the other guy did now choose the spin sickle as well. Even the level 180 guy did die. 160. Okay, 2 minute 30. Oh, that dash was golden. You will get it. Nice, nice, nice. Because this time we will have the shield every 5 seconds. That's gonna absorb it. And we are dodging with the spin sickle that comes on top. There was the block, by the way. Yeah, we get it. Let's go! Finally did beat the throne room. There we go. Set up to be... No, not soon. I didn't even unbox the PC, my brother. Have to find a solution for the double PC because I need to run them at the beginning in parallel to set up everything. If I have 2 less screens and can't just purchase 2 more. There we go, poison bow. Hey. Okay. So did follow on the English Twitch channel. Thank you. Which is weird alone. All right. So I'm gonna leave now the YouTube stream. We're gonna keep on streaming Counter-Strike on Twitch. If you want to check it out, feel free to do so. If not, then have a nice rest of the weekend. I'll be back for you again soon. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, let me close the YouTube stream. Perfect. The recording, because that's not working with Counter-Strike.